Tonight, a prayer vigil was held there in response to the killings at their sister church in Charleston. We're taking you there now with the sights and sounds from tonight's event.
Join hands and pray for all those that have been affected by this, because we ourselves have been touched as well.
I think this wasn't just an attack on a race, but it was an attack on the family of God and honestly just on humanity. It was hurtful and hateful, and the only way to bring healing is to love each other.
They're family, even though you don't know them. I mean, we're still all related, and if someone needs you, then I think it's really important that you should be there for them, to support them in their time of need.
As a community, regardless of what diversity we are, we all stick together and we come as one instead of as being this person and that person. We come as one, as us together.
So we could join together as a people, not just as people of color, but as a nation, loving those who are affected by this.
Now, the massacre has also sparked a lot of questions about safety in our churches. Tonight, WECT's Caitlin Stansel talked to a security expert about what can be done to keep our congregations safe. She joins us now. Caitlin, why are churches especially at risk?
Well, Fran, when you talk about security, every campus is different. They each have their own weaknesses and strengths. So we had a local expert come out to the St. Stephen AME Church here in Wilmington, and he walked around, checked out all the doors, all the locks, places that could make a church vulnerable to someone with bad intentions.
Hello?
Churches welcome people in with open doors, but that could be the window of opportunity that leaves them vulnerable.
They're all soft targets, unfortunately. So we have to put a different spin on it, a different reaction, and work with each one of the groups and put a plan in place.
A plan for the unimaginable.
Right. We want to clearly identify that so we can control it.
Patrick Phil works with churches, schools, and other organizations to cut their risks for attack.
This is a concern.
He walks these campuses looking for any weaknesses that could be taken advantage of.
We would definitely reduce the entry and exit points. We'd actually put like signage out there that this church is being monitored, by cameras and alarms. As a deterrent. It has been effective.
He says being proactive and seeking out preventive measures are the best ways to protect not only your church, but the congregations.
If a disruption happens, what are we going to do? What is the plan? And they know who you are.
And he says training could mean all the difference in a life-altering situation.
Having a plan before the incident, during the incident, and unfortunately after the incident.
But he believes it takes the entire community to really make a difference.
And we're not making them look like we're prisons, because we know what they're for. It is a place of worship, and we want to allow that. But we also want to put that measure in place, just in case, what if.
And we saw with the attacks in Charleston how instrumental photos from the security cameras were in catching that alleged gunman. Well, Phil recommends that all churches have security cameras on hand, not just to prevent crime, but also to help get a conviction if the unimaginable happens. Live in Wilmington tonight, Caitlin Stansel, WECT News.